Have you ever pondered what it's like to be a teenager in the 21st century? Imagine the challenges faced by today's youth in the digital age. It's like walking a tightrope, balancing between the physical world and the virtual world. In the not-so-distant past, the teenage years were about exploration, self-discovery, and the occasional rebellion. The world was a playground where teenagers could explore their environment, interact with their peers, and learn from their mistakes. Fast forward to the 21st century. The playground has been replaced by a digital landscape filled with social media, online gaming, and a constant stream of information. The world is now at their fingertips, but so is a barrage of challenges that previous generations never had to face. Consider the influence of social media. In the past, teenagers worried about fitting in at school or in their local community. Now they are under pressure to fit into a global community where they are constantly judged by their online presence. And let's not forget about cyberbullying. In previous generations, bullying was confined to the schoolyard. Now, it can happen anywhere, anytime, making it an omnipresent threat. On the other hand, the 21st century teenager has access to a wealth of knowledge and resources that weren't available to their predecessors. They can learn anything from anywhere at any time. The world is truly their oyster. But with this accessibility comes information overload. The constant barrage of news, updates, and notifications can be overwhelming, leading to stress and anxiety. Now, compare this to the simpler times of previous generations. The challenges were different, but not necessarily easier. There was less information, but also fewer resources. There were fewer distractions, but also less exposure to different cultures and ideas. In essence, each generation faces its own unique challenges. The 21st century teenager may have a more complex landscape to navigate, but they also have the tools and resources to tackle these challenges head-on. In summary, the life of a teenager in the 21st century is a balancing act between the physical and digital worlds. They face challenges like the pressure of social media, cyberbullying, and information overload, but they also have unprecedented access to knowledge and resources. In contrast, the teenagers of yesteryears faced different challenges like limited resources and exposure. Their world was simpler but not necessarily easier. The key takeaway here is that every generation has its own set of hurdles. It's about how we adapt, learn, and grow from these challenges that define us. After all, isn't that what being a teenager is all about? Navigating through life's challenges and coming out stronger on the other side?